Hello and welcome to Shop Talk with Dan the Man. Today's video we're going to discuss this. This is RIDGID's 18-volt LED stick light. They have lots of lights available. You can buy smaller ones that have magnets on it. You can get a panel light. I've done a review on that. And they came up with this one. This is their stick light. So what does this do? We'll go over the features. Then we'll jump into some hands-on. So what are the brightness effects on it? So there's two levels, first level, second level, and then we will jump into some final thoughts. So stay tuned to find out more. Hello, if you're new to this channel, my name is Dan Shannon. I enjoy woodworking as a hobby and being out in the shop. On this channel, dive deep into my shop as we explore tools and tool reviews, as well as chatting about everything related to woodworking. If this grabs you by the tool belt, please subscribe to my channel if you want more videos like this. Hello and welcome to Shop Talk with Dan the Man. Today's video we're going to discuss this. This is RIDGID's stick light model number R8696, and this is their 18 volt, takes any of their 18 volt batteries. They have lots of lights available. You can buy smaller ones that have magnets on it. You can get a panel light. I've done a review on that, and they came up with this one. This is their stick light. So what does this do? We'll go over the features. So for the features of this tool, we'll just kind of go from top to bottom what it has to offer. So start at the top. It does have a hook, so you can pull that out and hang it off of a 2x4 or a bookshelf, or really anything you have that you need to hang it from. I'll probably hang it on my French cleat system when I'm not using it. But it's great to have that hook. A lot of times if you're working away, you need to have this hanging so you can shine your light wherever the job is. And speaking of this light, we'll pop that back down. You do have a little slot on the top, you can see there, and that's to have this drop in place. And then of course this will pivot. You have 175 degrees for the pivoting, so this will pretty much turn all the way around, and then it does have a stop spot. So if you want to just have it as the stick itself, you can just bring it to the front. You need it off to the side, etc. Same with the degree, folding it down. So it's very diverse with that 175 degree pivoting. It is a clear white light. You can tell that when I have it on. And on the low setting, I will mention this for the lumens. It's 800 lumens. And then of course, that would actually be on the high setting. And then on the low, of course, it will dip down slightly. And on the low setting, you can get 15 hours of battery life, and I assume that's not with a 6 or 2, that's with a 4. It doesn't say that in the manual, but that would be my assumption. And then 7.5 hours runtime on the lower setting. So that's pretty cool. And then your switch here, of course, to get your, I won't shine it directly in the camera, but I'll tilt it down. Your first click of your trigger does the highest, brightest setting, and then your second click does the lowest, and then your third click turns it off. Now there is one thing you can do if you don't want to click through all that. If you turn it on the high setting and you want to turn it off and not go through the other settings, you just hold the trigger in and then it will turn it off automatically. So you don't have to click, click, click. You can just hold it in for a few seconds and then it will turn the light off completely. So that's the trigger, three triggers, and then it will go through the settings, and then of course holding it will turn it off completely if you're on high. If you're on low, there's no sense of going through and holding it because there's only one more click anyways before you shut it off. But you can, if you'd like, hold it and turn it off that way. So let's go around to the back. There's not really much going on here. You got your grip, and then where it's screwed together, and of course you got your shoe to mount your battery. So that's pretty straightforward. Standard mounting system for RIDGID tools. Got a belt clip here on either side where you can mount one, but it didn't come with one in the box. Not sure why, it just didn't. And then of course your tool information there. I encourage you to register this. You have a lifetime service agreement with RIDGID tools. Anything happens, something breaks, or it just wears out, they will replace it or fix the parts for free for life. So definitely register it. You have 90 days, like I said, and if you don't, I believe it's so many months or up to 3 years without that registration. So yeah, that is the tool. Quite lightweight, says RIDGID there, and then here is the back plate. I don't know if you could see that quite well, but there is a piece of metal in there, and that helps with the cooling. I had it on for about 2 hours, give or take, and there's quite a bit of heat that comes off that metal plate. So I'm really glad that that's there for the perforated holes so that it can pull the heat off and not damage the LED lights. So yeah, really nice unit. I really like it. Let's jump into some hands-on. So I'll just show it how bright it is, and then we'll jump into some final thoughts. Okay, we're out in my shop. I got the lights turned off. I have the stick light, and this will be setting 1. So that's the 800 lumens. You can see that's on high, and then we'll click it again. That is on low. So it gives you an idea of how bright this thing is. We'll put it off again, and then back to high. So it gives you an idea of how bright it is. And then low. So high will do 7.5 hours, and that will be most likely on the 4 amp hour. And then low, you can do 15 hours, they claim, with this. So there is a big difference in brightness, and of course you can pivot it whatever different way. So right now we have it up and down. Of course you can move it and then move it to the side and move it to the ceiling. So say you wanted some light to cast down to lighten up the entire room. That's what I like about this. It has great movement for all the different times where you'll need light. And if you're underneath something, you can shine it down below. And if you're kind of off to the side and working on a project here, you can kind of angle it accordingly. So really cool light, gives you lots of different options when it comes to the setup. And like I said, you have this hook so you can hang it on something when you're using it. So what a great feature, great light. It's definitely bright enough, I think, for your standard jobs. If you need something stronger, then you can use a panel light. So that's on high. Oh, that was on low actually. That's back on high. So yeah, really nice light. All right, let's jump into the final thoughts. Final thoughts on this RIDGID stick light. We went through the features, so you can see in the features it has lots of movement up and down, large range. The hook is a great feature. The two dimness settings, so you got your high output and then your low, and we talked a little bit about the battery life And also, just to mention with the batteries, it doesn't matter if you have an older battery or one of the newer generation batteries. They recently just came out with a even newer one. It's a smaller profile than this 4 amp hour. I do not have one to show you, but the point is, it doesn't matter what battery you have, older generation, newer, and in the middle, these hyper lithium ions, or the ones that have the Bluetooth, the octane ones, they all will work on this. Any tool you have, I like that about RIDGID, is you can use all their batteries in all their different tools. So that's a great job that RIDGID did. And when it comes to this light, the main reason I bought this light is I did a bunch of searches. I did some spec reviews online to see what was this one versus what was the one with the magnet. And there is another one you can get that's a little bit smaller, so the different power settings. This one I like had 2, so you got 2 levels. We showed that in the hands-on. And also what I like about it is you can move it at different levels, different stages. If you're up high, you can angle it towards the roof. If you're down low, you can angle it downwards. Just very user-friendly, very, very diverse tool, if you will. And another bonus, it's not just handy in the shop. If you go into your house, you got to work on plumbing, electrical, under your kitchen sink, if you're installing something. This will just slide under there and you can pivot it whatever way you need to shine light. But another use is camping. This will be handy when we go camping this summer. I'll be able to take it. I got lots of batteries, so I'll have tons of power for this thing. And you can use it on the low setting. It says you can get 15 hours. That's incredible. I assume it's the 4 amp hour they're talking about for the set, or the 15 hour. But I'm not sure. It doesn't say on the package whether or not it's the 4 amp hour, but that's just an educated guess. I will mention that I did try it for quite a few minutes, probably closer to an hour, and this thing did heat up, but they do have a metal plate in there that I showed you in the features to extract the heat. So, you know, that was no problem when it came to cooling it down. So yeah, hopefully from this video you could find a use for this in your shop and outside your shop, and as well, like I mentioned, for camping. Thanks for watching today's video. Please give me a thumbs up if you like this video. And if you haven't already and you'd like to be part of the Shop Talk family, please click on that subscribe link down below. We'd love to have you on board, talk about tools, tool reviews, and shop in general. And just remember, it doesn't matter how big or how small your shop is, just get out and enjoy it. That's the key at the end of the day. Just enjoy what you have and the tools you have to work with. I'll see you on the next one.